quick question. How many AI side hustle videos have you watched this month? And be honest. 3? 12? Have you watched so many that you now dream in stock footage of laptops and passive income pie charts? Because same, I'm right there with you. And yet somehow, every single one of those videos covers the exact same ideas. Start a faceless YouTube channel. Sell AI art on Etsy. Build a chatbot. Cool, great, incredible. We've heard it. I've heard it so many times that the words have completely lost meaning to me. Like the word synergy or moist. They're just sounds now. Here's what nobody's telling you though. While everyone is dogpiling onto those same 5 recycled ideas, there are real people, normal, unspectacular, probably also eating cereal dry people, quietly making genuinely great money using AI in ways that the algorithm completely ignores. Not because these methods don't work, they clearly work, because I went and found the receipts, but because they sound slightly less glamorous than
I built a 7-figure AI empire.
So nobody makes the video. Until now. You're welcome. Let's go. Side hustle number 1, affiliate review websites. Also known as getting paid to have opinions on the internet, which if you've spent any time online, you already do, for free, every day. So let's fix that. Let me walk you through a scenario you have definitely lived. You Google something like best office chair under $400. You click a result. You land on some website called chairgenius.com or ultimatesitreview.net. Some website you have never heard of and will never think about again. You read a comparison, you click a link, you buy a chair, done. That website owner just made money from you. Passive money, while doing nothing, while possibly napping, while their chair, ironically, sat completely empty. That is affiliate marketing through review websites, and it has been quietly working in the background of the internet for years, while everyone chases flashier things. Now, here's the critical mistake most people make when they try this. They go after the obvious niches. Best laptops, best headphones, best running shoes. And look, I respect the ambition. I really do. But you are going up against full media companies with entire editorial teams, decades of domain authority, and budgets that would genuinely make your eyes water. You are not out SEOing the wire cutter. Let it go. What you want instead is a niche with real demand. Actual humans actively searching for it, but almost zero dedicated competition on Google. A gap. A quiet little valley where Google is desperately trying to serve people results and failing. Here's the real example that broke my brain. Kneeling chairs. You know what a kneeling chair is, right? It's the ergonomic chair where instead of sitting like a normal person, you kneel at a slight forward angle. People who use these chairs are extremely passionate about them. In the same way that people who discover cold showers are extremely passionate about cold showers. There's a whole community. They search constantly for reviews, comparisons, recommendations. And when I searched Google for a dedicated kneeling chair review website, nothing. Tumbleweeds. Google was just surfacing generic ergonomics blogs that mention kneeling chairs in passing. Like, oh yeah, these exist, I guess. No dedicated site, no authority, no competition. That is a gap. And here's why this specific gap is so interesting beyond just the traffic opportunity. Kneeling chairs aren't cheap. A popular model runs around $435. And some brands in this space run their own affiliate programs, paying up to 22% commission per sale. 22% of $435 is roughly $95 per chair, per sale, per click. That converted. Someone reads your website, trusts your recommendation, buys a $400 chair, and you get $95 for having written the words, "This chair is good." I cannot stress how wild this is. Now, building the actual website, this used to be the part where most people closed the tab and went back to their day job. Even with templates, building a proper review site took real time and at least a little technical knowledge. Enter Vibe coding tools. My personal favorite right now is Base 44. It wraps AI coding with design into one interface that does not require you to know what a div is. You just describe what you want, in English, like a human. I typed, "Build me a review and comparison website for kneeling chairs and ergonomic kneeling products." It asks some clarifying questions, like a very eager intern who actually retained information from the onboarding meeting. Then it went and built the whole thing. Layout, navigation, review page templates, comparison tables, placeholder content. Then I went through page by page, swapped in real content, which I drafted with Claude's help, and that was genuinely it. Domain cost through Base 44, $1. $1. I have tipped more than that on a coffee I didn't even finish. Flipped it from private to public. Live, done. Google, come find me. I'm ready. Side hustle number 2, cozy coloring channels. The most accidentally profitable thing on the internet. I need you to trust me for the next 2 minutes, because this is going to sound like I Googled easiest possible hobby, and then added, but make it a business. People are posting videos of themselves, coloring and coloring books. That's it. That's the content. Sitting at a desk, nice lighting, lo-fi music, a cup of tea maybe, just coloring. And these videos are pulling in millions of views. Not thousands, millions, repeatedly, consistently, from real human beings who chose to watch this instead of literally anything else available to them. Why? Honestly, because the internet has the energy of a packed airport on Christmas Eve. And watching someone quietly color is apparently the digital equivalent of a deep breath. People are stressed. Coloring videos are the antidote. I'm not here to question it, I'm here to monetize it. Now, the traditional version of this side hustle is simple. You post coloring videos, you grow an audience. You stick Amazon affiliate links in your bio to the markers and coloring books you use. People click, people buy. You earn a commission. Easy, passive, effective. The only problem? The commission on a $15 coloring book is maybe 40 cents. You need the audience of a mid-sized country for that to feel meaningful. But here's where it gets smarter. Printify, the print-on-demand platform, recently launched a custom print-on-demand coloring book product. Meaning, you can create your own coloring book pages, upload them to Printify, and sell a completely custom, fully branded coloring book. Your illustrations, your cover, your product, your margins. Here's the workflow. You use Google Flow's AI image model to generate your coloring page illustrations. And AI is extraordinary at this. Clean line art, interesting compositions, thematically consistent pages. You design the pages, upload them to Printify, create your product, list it in a Shopify store. Currently $1 to open. And now your coloring channel is a direct, organic funnel straight to your own product. Instead of earning 40 cents per referral, you're making real margins on something you built. And here's the poetic beauty of it. Your content is the product demo. You're sitting on camera coloring in your own book going, wow, this is great. And it's not even fake. You made it. You love it. The marketing writes itself. The content side is genuinely low effort. Phone camera, good lamp, nice markers, a calming playlist that makes people feel things. The AI handles the page design. You just color and film it. That is the job description. I genuinely cannot believe this is legal. Side hustle number 3, starting an AI book agency. Because some people will always pay someone else to do things, and that someone can be you. This one is specifically for the person who just heard everything I said and immediately thought, that sounds like a lot of work. What if I just did that work for other people and charged them money for it? First of all, entrepreneurial spirit. Love it. Second of all, yes, absolutely. This is a real business. Here's the thing. As AI tools have made it dramatically easier to create books and illustrations and coloring pages, the demand for those products has exploded. But not everyone who wants to create a book wants to spend 3 weeks learning how to prompt an image generator correctly. They have the vision, they have the passion. They simply do not have the time or patience to sit there at midnight going, why does this character have 6 fingers again? On Fiverr right now, there are AI book service agencies doing exactly this and growing fast. One I looked at offers book formatting, image generation, illustration packages, and, their most popular service, custom coloring page generation for clients who want to self-publish their own coloring books. Now here's the part that genuinely surprised me. This agency is completely transparent that they use AI to produce the work. It says so right in their service description. No secrets, no hiding it, and the customers? Completely fine with it. Still ordering, still paying $200 to $400 per order, still leaving glowing 5-star reviews. Because they don't care how the pages get made, they care that they're good, and that they didn't have to make them. But why don't people just do it themselves? I hear this question constantly, and the answer is always the same. Time is finite, and most people are genuinely bad at valuing their own. Learning to prompt an AI image tool. Well, consistently getting the exact style and quality you want takes practice. It's not hard, but it's also not instant. For someone with a day job, 3 kids, a dog that won't stop eating socks, and a dream of publishing a coloring book, paying $300 to someone who already knows what they're doing is not laziness. It's delegation. And once you know these tools, which, by the way, you are learning right now in this video, you are already more qualified than most people to offer this service. You are one Fiverr listing away from turning knowledge into income. Side hustle number 4, motivational kids books, the sleeper hit hiding in plain sight on Amazon. Okay, this is the one that made me physically stand up from my desk, walk to the kitchen, get a glass of water, come back, and reread the numbers. There's a category of kids' book that has been quietly exploding in 2026. Social and emotional learning books. Short motivational stories for children, confidence, resilience, emotional regulation. The kind of book a tired parent buys because their kid is going through something and they want to help, and they're not sure what to say. But surely someone wrote a book about it. These books are selling. And not like, oh nice, a few hundred copies a month. I mean, selling. I found a completely anonymous author on Amazon. No social media, no publisher, no publicity, just a catalog of self-published kids' books following the same simple formula. I took their bestseller rankings across all their titles and ran them through a book sales estimator tool. Combined estimate, 16,700 to over 21,000 copies per month. I had to read that 3 times. Then I went and got that glass of water I mentioned. They're publishing through Amazon KDP. You design your book, export it as a PDF, upload it. Amazon handles everything else. Every time someone buys it, it gets printed and shipped directly to the customer. You never touch a single physical book. You never deal with inventory. You just collect royalties. After Amazon's fees, each book earns roughly $6.62 per sale. You do that math on 20,000 monthly copies. I'll wait. Now, the real strategy here isn't just make a kid's book. It's finding a specific niche within kids' books where real demand exists, but the market is massively underserved. I asked Claude to research underrepresented demographics in children's motivational publishing. Groups of kids who genuinely need these books but don't have many options. And one that jumped out immediately, kids with ADHD. There are thousands of general motivational kids' books. There are approximately 2 books specifically framed around ADHD identity and confidence. 2. Both had solid reviews and decent sales. Because when you're a parent searching for motivational book for ADHD kid, you're going to buy whatever you can find. The demand existed. The supply did not. That is the most basic market gap you can find, and it was just sitting there. Here's the full workflow I used. Step 1. Market research with Claude. Find a niche demographic with demand and low competition. Step 2. Story generation with Claude. Around 1,200 to 1,400 words. Quick tip. Draft with the Sonnet model first because it's faster and cheaper, then switch to Opus to polish and refine. Opus burns through your usage faster, but the quality bump is genuinely worth it. Step 3. Illustrations with Google Flow. Generate a bunch of images. Pick your favorite. Re-upload it as a style reference to generate more images with consistent character design. Step 4. Book design in Canva. New project, book dimensions. Margins on. Text tool for title and story. Image frames for illustrations, drag, drop, design. Export as PDF. Step 5, upload to Amazon KDP, go live, collect royalties. That's the whole thing. Short story, AI illustrations, Canva layout, Amazon upload. And someone is doing this completely anonymously at a scale that most people would call a successful small business. Side hustle number 5, custom woven blankets. Yes, blankets. Stop looking at me like that.
What?
I saved this one for last because it has the biggest wait what energy, and I wanted to give it the space it deserves. Let me just lead with the numbers because they're the only thing that made me take this seriously. There's an Etsy store specializing in custom woven blankets, open for 1.5 years, over 8,000 sales. One dragon-themed blanket, estimated to have made over $64,000. One spooky book-themed blanket, also over $64,000. And those are just 2 products in a store that sells many. On eBay, there's a print-on-demand blanket store with over 115,000 sales. 115,000 sales of blankets with pictures on them. I'm not being dismissive, I'm being genuinely shaken. Someone out here is running a blanket empire while I was out here thinking blankets were just something your grandma gave you for Christmas. Here's how the economics work. Through Printify, you can get a woven blanket produced and shipped for $21 to $45, depending on size. Those same blankets are selling on Etsy for $80 to over $140. That's roughly double to triple your cost on a product you never physically touch. It gets printed, packaged, and shipped directly to the customer. You designed it. That's your whole contribution. You made a picture. Congratulations. Here's your margin. Now, the design side is where AI completely changed the game. Here's the problem that used to make this inaccessible. A 60-inch by 80-inch woven blanket needs an image at 300 dpi for high-definition print quality. That image needs to be 18,000 by 24,000 pixels. Before AI, getting an image that size meant paying an artist between $200 and $500 just to redraw your source image at the required resolution, per image, before you'd made a single sale. Now, AI upscaling tools like A1D completely changed this. You generate your design in Google Flow, the creative, artistic, beautiful part, handled by AI. Then you drop that image into A1D and scale it up 8 times or 16 times. The AI redraws your entire image from scratch at the new resolution, sharpening, enhancing, filling in detail. Upload it to Printify. It reads as 300 dpi. Print ready, done. The whole process takes maybe 20 minutes and costs essentially nothing compared to hiring an artist. The workflow: Google Flow for the design, a 1D to upscale to print resolution, Printify to create the product, Etsy, eBay, or Amazon to list it. Money arrives while you wonder how this became your life. You are, if you pursue this, a blanket mogul. I want that on a business card. Blanket mogul. Put it on LinkedIn, own it, live it. So, 5 side hustles: affiliate review websites, cozy coloring channels, AI book agencies, motivational kids books, and woven blankets. Never forget the woven blankets. None of these require a business degree. None require startup funding. None require a team or a fancy office or a LinkedIn premium subscription. Most require less money up front than a decent dinner out. One of them costs $1 to start, which is less than most people spend on a vending machine impulse buy they immediately regret. What they do require is that you actually try, which sounds obvious, but apparently isn't, because most people watch videos like this one, think interesting, and then go watch another AI side hustle video without ever doing anything. Don't be that person. Pick one, start small, see what happens. If you want a full step-by-step breakdown of any of these, drop which one you want in the comments. Enough demand, I'll build out a complete tutorial. And if you made it this far into a 15-minute video about blankets and coloring books, you clearly have the focus and commitment to actually build something. So go build it. I'll see you in the next one.